Hello Marvel fans, this is Review Boy and today we're going to look at the new Marvel Legends Infinite Series Ant-Man Wave Marvel's Bulldozer. So here's the figure in its window style packaging. You can clearly see the figure in its translucent plastic, the left hand of Ultron bath it comes with. On the front of the pack, you got the Build-A-Figure collection at the top of the box. You got the Ant-Man logo and the Marvel logo on the other top of the box. You got the Marvel Legend Infinite Series written down below, and more down below you got the Marvel's Bulldozer, the name of the character, and a Hasbro symbol. On the side of the pack, you got a number of ant image. On the other side, you got the same image. On top of the box, you got a one ant image. On the back of the pack, you got a beautiful image of the bulldozer, a little bit bio about the figure, the same in different multiple language also. So if you want to read it, so go ahead and pause it right now. And it also shows the number of other figures that you get to complete the Ultron bath, which we'll look at the end once I complete the review of all the figures from this wave. So let's crack this open and see how the packaging, and it comes with no accessory apart from the left hand of the Ultron, which we'll look at later on when I do a complete review of the figure at the end. So we keep this thing aside for now. As for the figure, it's a really beautiful figure, really well sculpted, though it uses the same body sculpt or mold that we got from the Wrecking Crew, like Pile Driver, the Wrecker, the Thunderball, but I'm really happy about this. Though there are new pieces on this figure, the hand gestures are new, the head piece is also new, but the legs, the upper torso, the arms are all the same. And I must say this figure came out really well in terms of detailing, also articulation and scale wise also. Though I wish they could have just made him more bulkier, but then also it's fine for me. Finally we are getting this figure and I'm completing my working crew. As for detailing, very well going on. You can see on his metallic plates that he got on his waist, his hands, his shoulder pieces, his legs. You can see all the scratches, the blackish tarnish redness they have given to this thing. It's not just silver, it's like gunmetal black, more of a blackish going on. Really like it. From far you can see a little bit silver tint going on these balls of steels. That really looks really beautiful and nice. Hands also came out really nice. And also one thing I want to point out, I didn't got any smudges or no overlapping of color on this figure also, so really happy and really glad for that. The boots also came out really nice, the steel things that really came really well enough. Orange on this figure is also equal and it's going everywhere the same tone. It's not like some place it's darker, some place it's lighter, it's even, though there is not much more shading on the orange. The head sculpt also came out pretty neat. As you can see, the battle damage, all this lines going on his helmet really looks neat and tidy and pretty dope. You can see a little bit black going on this. I don't know whether this is a paint error or they have given it purposely, but it looks fine to me. It's not that much problem. Pretty good. The eyes also came out pretty well, as you can see. His face, also the teeth, the lips, the silver whiteness that they give in the inside his eyes. The articulation on this guy, since it uses the same the Wrecking Crew body mold, I can say that. So you can expect the same. His head can look that much up, that's pretty decent. It can look that much down, that's awesome. He can rotate 260 degrees. There's some restriction, but he can rotate 260 degrees. Since it's a soft plastic of this armor, so it doesn't restrict so much. It gets a bit in a way, but it's not restricting it. His hands can go in and out that much, can rotate 60 degrees without any restriction. This is also soft plywood plastic, so it doesn't restrict that. He has an upper bicep swivel. He has a single joint at the elbow that can bend 90 degrees. His wrist can rotate 60 degrees. It doesn't has a hinge that can go up and down. He has an ab crunch that can bend in front that much, can go that much at back. He has an upper waist. His legs on a rear joint, so you have to turn it on and just pull it up so he can kick that much in front. He can kick that much at back. He has an upper thigh swivel. He has a double joint at the knee. He has no calf rotation. His ankle can go up and down. He has a toe articulation and he has a slight ankle pivot. Not so much, but slight ankle pivot. And he has two pegos at the bottom of his feet. Other members of his crew, the Thunderball, the Wrecker, and the Pile Driver. And you can see all four of these stand approximately the same height, a little bit difference there. These two might be a little bit taller as compared to these two, but the approximate stand really well in height. Though and you can see they use the same body mold except from the upper torso. Like these three people use the same body mold, the upper torso, and this one record has a new body mold. Apart from that, the head sculpt and the hand gestures are only different. These three have the same hand gestures. Bulldozer has a different one. But apart from all these, mostly parts have been reused on all these figures. Overall, I would say it's a really good figure to add to your collection. If you have collected these three figures from behind, then definitely get this one to complete your working crew. Even if you have not got any of these figures from behind, that's still also definitely get this figure because it's beautiful, it's well sculpted, it's well articulated, and it's well detailed. I really like this figure. I was really waiting for this figure. I know many people out there also was waiting for this figure to add to your collection. As it was shown, we were going to get a swap figure with the Wrecker a few years ago, but we didn't got this figure, and now we're finally getting this figure. I'm also very happy. I really want to thank Hasbro to giving this figure to us. So that's my review for Marvel's Bulldozer. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please click the like button below and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, take care.